Hey guys, it's Howitzer here. I hope everybody is having a great day today. Welcome back to the Skyrim Mod Conversion Enderal. When we last left off, we were just here outside of Ark. We're just going to jump right back into it. Jesper and I are here right outside the gates, but I have someone I want to talk to before I go inside, this lady here, and then we'll get inside.
Oh my. Another exhausted soul, aren't you? Are you sure you want to keep going like that? I mean, like that?
Like what? What kind of problem?
Gnarldolf, a troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them. When it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest. But it's gotten closer each night. And I'm sure that thing is out for my animals. So, what do you say? You kill Gnarldolf for me, and in return, you will get one of my very best donkeys for free. Whirlwind. And believe me, he lives up to his name.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to worry about... Well, where the heck does that name come from anyway, Gnarldolf?
What? That doesn't ring a bell. Gnarldolf? As in, the Gnarldolf? From the fairy tale, The Seraph and the Beast.
I don't know that one.
Considering how horrible the grunting sounds, that name seemed fitting to me. But call him what you want, it doesn't matter. As long as you kill him.
Okay, we'll call him Big Dead Troll. Fine, I'll wait and see, or I'll see what I can do. Any ideas on how I can find him?
Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area. Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about. Then just find out where it comes from. And needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. But these beasts are not to be underestimated.
Oh, I've had my troll run-ins already, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's get our torch out. It's already getting nighttime here. I want to make sure I can see everything. No, of course not. I just talked to you 30 seconds ago.
And here we are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Orenthiel and his mages in person, alright?
Tealor? The former Grandmaster of the Holy Order? I thought he was imprisoned in Nehrim.
By his own son, Nerazil, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was.
Let me get this straight. The Lightborn's most trusted servant returned to Enderal together with his former archenemies?
He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused among the Holy Order itself. But in the end, Orenthiel got things his way. You can say what you want about him, but he never lost his charisma, that's for sure.
So that means the Lightborn's most vicious enemies now work together with the Lightborn's most faithful servants. That's just bizarre.
You're telling me. But apparently their alliance has something to do with this red madness. I guess we'll see what happens.
Could you tell me a little more about the city, like where I could find gear?
Oh, sure, I should have thought of that. Pardon me. Alright then. Ark is divided into 5 districts, not counting the harbor. The Foreign Quarter, where we are right now, the Marketplace, the Nobles' Quarters, the South Quarter, and the Temple. If you're looking to gear up, I guess the market would be the place to go. You can find anything there, from food to weapons, armor, and whatever else you need. If it's magical supplies and alchemy you need, however, you best try your luck in the Nobles' Quarters. But prepare yourself for some dismissive looks. Up there's also the bathing house and the theater, in case you have the coin for that. Finally, there's the temple, which is hard to overlook. Normal citizens are not permitted to enter it, and from up there, the Holy Order reigns over this country. But if all goes according to plan, you'll soon see it from the inside. And then there's the Undercity.
Undercity? What the heck is that?
Yeah, it doesn't, and it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. And down there is where the poor and the sick live, not to mention those that the Order doesn't like to see in their neat, pretty streets in the upper city. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things.
Alright, I think I'll find my way around. Thanks, Jesper.
Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
Okay, now we've got a level up, and unfortunately I have a mod that's supposed to tell me health, mana, and stamina, so I know which one to level up, and it's telling me 0, 0, and 0, so I may need to update that mod. We'll take a look at that. But I know earlier I looked, and basically health is doing great, mana's doing okay, stamina's doing terrible. So we're gonna put one more in stamina. And let's go ahead and meditate so we can take care of the level up. Okay, I think what I want to work on, I've been doing some magic. Let's look at the heavy armor. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, Juggernaut. We're going to go for tier 2 of that. Because that's going to raise, yeah, the effectiveness of heavy armor. Alright, that was quick and easy. Let's get back in. Okay, I want to switch this back to focus just so we remember. Within Ark, you may also use a signpost to travel back and forth between the different districts. To do so, walk in front of a signpost and interact with it. Hey, there's Jesper.
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
What do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Which do I prefer? Okay, so we've got a crafting book for alchemy, a learning book for craftsmanship, for blacksmithing. We've got enchantments, and, you know, let's do the blacksmithing. I haven't done much of that.
Splendid. Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with.
Yeah, I might. What's troubling you?
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits, and both my father and my mother died during the attack.
Oh wow, my condolences.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the gods, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
So let me get this straight. She blows all your money on drage.
Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way.
I see, and why don't you just talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
I'm gonna kill her. No, I'm just kidding. Fair enough, I'll help you. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
Okay, now he's a vendor too. I noticed in the cut screens, or in the load screens, they said that we really need to be buying books to raise our levels, because if we don't, we're going to get outclassed as I level up by bad guys. So we're going to see what he's got here. You're a merchant, aren't you? I'm looking to trade.
What? Oh, yes, sure. What do you need?
Okay, so I am looking at books. And I know my one-handed skill is still an apprentice book, so we're going to grab one of those. And then from the adept, let's do heavy armor and then elementarism. Thank you. So that should help us quite a bit. Let's take a look at what we've got. I also have the one he gave me. Nice. Whole bunch of level ups there. So here's one of our signposts that let us zip around and go wherever we want. See what we got here in this city. Okay, I don't need to go this way. That looks like an exit.
Monsieur?
We've already talked, my friend. Arc Gate House.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yes?
Any news?
News? Where have you been these past moons? The whole city's talking about nothing else but the Mad Magister. 30 dead novices. Oh, boy. How could something like this happen? Within the Order?
Okay, that's the same thing all the guards have been talking about. Talk to Hunter.
Good evening,
Hello.
my sir.
Alright, he ain't got anything to say. Let's go
I just don't
upstairs.
respect the elders anymore. Not at all.
Oh, an inn. This is what we need. We need a night's rest.
Their place in the world.
Wow, look at this place.
A game. Come on, take a seat.
Why not? I haven't tried any of these games yet.
Please, sit down.
Morales dice. Okay.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Morales dice. Let's take a look. So, what do we do? How do we play this? Max stakes are 296. How do I want to do this then? Let's say 50? Okay, so he rolled a 7. The dice shows the number of 7. When you roll the dice, the final number of points must not be more than 3 times that. Max number can be 21. Okay. Alright, so he got 16, so let's see what we come up with. Wow, we're at 14 already. I guess we have to go again. Oh, we're perfect! With a perfect number of 21, you win double the amount of the original bet, 100 pennies. Heck yeah! You know what, we're good. I just wanted to check out the game, so I'm just gonna take this guy's stuff and leave.
Please, sit down.
No, I'm not gonna give you a chance to win your money back. Man, look at this place. Wow. Look at these guys. Hello.
Oh, just where did I put it?
Okay, let's see here. Hello.
Is it important?
I guess not. What about that guy? The innkeeper. Hello.
Fresh his blessings.
I'm looking for a room for the night.
And our room's looking for you. It's no Ark Noble quarter, but it's warm and clean. Want it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble.
Not a problem.
Come back anytime.
Thanks.
Is it important?
Hello. Walk blessed.
Men, that's just how they are.
Ooh, another game. Check it out.
Oh, yes. Of course you'd say that.
Battle for Trail Mar. Cool. Okay, we'll do another 50 penny bet. And he's wagering 49 pennies. So that's 12, well, 16, 20. Do you want to roll the dice? Doing so costs 22 cents. Why not? So we're at 22 plus 10. 30 points. Nice. Well, he got 3 of a kind, but I mean, I think that just still gives him 9 points. Hey, we're having good luck in here today. You know, we're gonna go ahead and quit while we're ahead, though. And whoa, who's this guy?
Evening.
Hello.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazer, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Ark noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Mushroom plague? You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood?
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
Okay, I see. So did your grandfather's work have anything to do with that plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated? Who would do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Go there and look for answers. If my grandfather had something to do with this, I want to know.
Stew, roast pork.
Why is this so important to you?
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzelines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it.
I just don't see.
My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different.
Yes.
If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress anyway, and what do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map?
Yeah.
Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take Myra to Fogville.
Stew, roast pork.
In the village harbour,
Anyone?
there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Oh, great. So now I have to go to the Undercity.
Yeah?
Hello.
What do you want?
I want you to shut up.
Move along.
Hello.
Foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
My sir?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there.
Just where did I put it? Huh?
Hello. Enjoying the peace weed?
Well,
What do we got downstairs here?
Yeah, that should be it.
We've got a prostitute.
Hello, handsome.
Why, hello. Someone enjoying their prostitute. Let's move along. Give this guy a little privacy. Oh, a maid going down there. This guy's a lucky guy down here. Hey,
My
move.
sir?
Thank you.
yeah? What do you want?
So where's the broom at? Is this it? Yeah. Yep, let's get a night's sleep.
Yeah, as if.
Okay.
Yes, of course you'd say that.
Who's this guy? Hello.
She-Ra.
Just where did I put it?
Okay. That goes to the foreign quarter. That is locked. Let's just head downstairs. We can get out of this place now. I want to go back to the front door
Move
though.
along.
Yes, you should go into the
Yeah, let's move along.
You can find me.
I just don't see.
Is it important?
Okay, now we got some daylight. We can see what the heck's going on here. Gosh, look at this place. Talk about
Yes.
huge.
Some chefs never.
What?
People everywhere.
I really need that new herbal
This is
essence
what
in my
Skyrim
hair.
cities could have been.
Don't know their path.
Oh wow, so we've got some crafting we can do. I have a ton of crafting and selling and all of that stuff to do. Okay, so we've got vendors. Ironforge's metalworking. Hello. Are you alright? You seem a little distraught.
And if I am, what is it to you? Listen, I know you mean well, but not now. Please, not now.
Maybe I can help.
Huh, help. Who are you, Lorem Waterblade reincarnated? Aye, maybe you could help me, but I think we both know what that really means. You want money. Everyone wants money. It's all that keeps this bloody world moving. That bastard Gulfer proved it. I shouldn't talk like this to you. But still, please, just let me be. Just go.
Okay, so he's mad at me. No, Miorgar is him. He's mad at the other guy. Okay.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Who said that?
Well, that's just a foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Hey, there's one of those shared chests too. That's nice. Ooh, look at the grass. See those lines on it? I had to adjust my innies because the flames weren't displaying right. Enderal's got a little different setup for flames displaying, I guess. I might have to go redo that because these lines shouldn't be on the grass. Hello.
Stop ignoring me.
What's your problem?
You bloody fluttered your eyes at me, woman. You think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth.
I'm not a woman. What the? Yeah. Okay, so what do we want to say to this guy? Your woman, who's she?
Oh, that you'd like to know, huh? So you can deduce her, me Bernadette. Don't bloody think I'm stupid.
What? You're on the wrong track, pal. I'm not interested in woman. No, that's not true itself. Sorry if I offended you. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, well, you're lucky I'm having a good day. Next time I won't let you off that easy.
Drunk idiot.
Hello. Rana Shalom, my sir. Are you looking for fresh fish?
You're not Endralian, are you?
Kirash, what gave me away? My skin or my accent?
I'd say both.
Well, I'll have to work on my disguise then. Jokes aside, I am from Kaira, but I was only 6 years old when my commune came to this country, and I'll have seen my 60th winter next month, so I suppose that makes me as Enderalian as most people around here.
So why'd you leave Kira?
Oh, there were many reasons. Suffice it to say that Kaira isn't the glittering, exotic country of dreams and poems that bards make it out to be. I am glad to live here. You can say what you will about Enderal, but at least it's peaceful.
Show me what you have in stock.
Of course, Sherry.
Wow, a bunch of... Okay. Thanks, man. Ark's Bakery.
If it's clam and fish, you see...
Bellin the Master Brewer?
Hey, wait a moment. You're the Naramis, aren't you? The Outlander.
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so.
Huh. What do you want from me?
Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Rivervale Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. Now this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak.
What deal did you have with the old vine dresser exactly, and how does the new one not respect it?
Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks.
You mean you've set a limit on how much beer or wine each of you can sell at the taverns each week?
Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead.
Fine, I'll help you.
Wonderful. Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement at Fat Leorin's Inn. That's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale. And pour that into the big mead barrel.
Oh, gross.
And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
Crunchy pleasures grow in delight as your teeth sink into a golden brown loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
Cool statue. So I wonder, where is, like, there's... I know we have the signs to take us to the other districts, but I think one of these...
Stop ignoring me!
Is supposed to connect to the other district, although I probably can go... If I find one of those signs, it will take me there. Oh, the marketplace, that's where I was thinking of going. So what's over here? Oh, that's Jesper, okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we're in the marketplace now, heck yeah. And you know what? I think that's going to be a good place to call this episode. It's starting to get a little long. I know all we did pretty much is do some talking, so it could have been a little slower episode, but we finally got to Ark. We've got a ton of stuff to do here. We're picking up quests left and right. Gosh, I can't hear anything with all the people talking. So we're getting all sorts of new quests to work on. I've got tons of crafting and stuff I want to do off camera, and we'll take care of all that stuff before the next episode. My carrying weight's ridiculous right now, so once I do all the crafting and alchemy and all that stuff, we'll be ready to go. So I guess we'll take care of that all next time. Come back to see the next episode. If you like this episode, if you could leave me a thumbs up, it helps so much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so for all the Skyrim type content. I just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time.